What's up, guys? This is the Mexican, and I'm back with another fresh drinks review for you today. Today we're doing a gin that I will disclose I have tried before, but I really like it, and I want to, let other people know how good a gin it is. But it is the Opia gin. It comes with a nice little fold-out thing around this ropey thing here that tells you precisely how to pronounce it, because it's spelled a bit weirdly. But yeah, so that's how I know how to pronounce it. It also tells you a bit about the history and the old spice roots and stuff that went through. It tells you about the botanicals as well a bit. We've got Telecherry black pepper from India and coriander from Morocco. Really, basically a spiced gin. It's pretty fantastic, actually. But we'll try it in 3 different ways. I'm getting ahead of myself here. We've got the classic, just straight, half a shot in there. I don't want to get pissed, but I almost certainly will by the end of this video. A full shot in here, but the ice has started to melt, so I should probably get onto that one pretty quickly. And a standard gin and tonic. I'm not doing a Tom Collins today because I have tried this one before and I know full well it will not go in a Tom Collins. It's just not that type of gin. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. Straight off the bat, you're getting a bit of that coriander. I didn't actually know coriander was in this in the first place. It's got really... You're getting a lot of really Indian style spices in this. It is a British gin, I should specify. Despite the Indian theme, it is a British gin. It's also retails for about 55 at Dan Murphy's, as well as having a 40% alcohol volume. Really good value for money as well. But we'll get to that. But I'm going to dig right in here. That is, I mean, I didn't even react to that, I'm not a man who does shots, but I just swallowed that, no worries. You're getting a lot of that coriander now. Now that I know it's in there, I'm really detecting a lot more. There's a bit of cardamom, or something that's like cardamom. I suspect there's a bit of star anise as well. Just really all kinds of really spicy kind of ingredients. You definitely get a bit of that pepper. That's incontrovertible. What you got to imagine is that someone's poured a teaspoon of curry powder into your drink and somehow filtered out that yellowy colour. That's what you're getting from this gin. I'm going to try it over ice, because this is a way I've never tried it before, so I'm actually curious as to how well it'll do. It's got a bit watery, I must say. I might have left this too long, but we're gonna soldier on regardless, because I'm a hero like that. That one's a bit harder to drink, actually. Well, personally, because there's more. The water really brings out some of the spices, though. That's interesting. You know how they say to put a couple of drops of water in your whiskey to bring out some of the scents and the flavors? This is a gin that benefits from that type of treatment. A couple of drops of water might actually be the way to go, or drinking it on ice pretty quickly. I've obviously left that a bit too long. It's only been 3 or 4 minutes, but those ice cubes melted really quickly. It's a bit unfortunate. No, yeah, it brings it out. You're getting a bit more of the coriander that I was talking about earlier. If you don't like coriander, you probably won't like this. But I do know a guy who actually hates coriander, but doesn't mind this gin. So maybe the other spices are strong enough. But now that I know it's in there, I'm really noticing it, man. I'm going on about that coriander. I remember the thing about it. No, really quite good. I'll move on to the... I was just thinking there for a second. Is there anything bad about this gin? And I'll have it with the... tonic water. I have chosen the Fever-Tree tonic. I've got 2 shots of gin in this because it's 200 mils, and obviously that's too big for 1 shot of gin because you won't taste the gin, but it's not enough to have a second drink from either, so I put 2 shots of gin and I've finished the bottle. That roughly makes it about a quarter of my drink, because it'll be 260 mils in total. I've got the small 30 mil shots. So yeah, not a full 45 ml shot, so it ends up being 260 mils, which is about a quarter, so it's alright. But yeah, we'll give it a smell, This is a classy channel, remember? It's a classy establishment we run here. The Indian, I'm not getting a lot from that, actually. just smells like tonic water. You just smell the quinine or quinine. Like, I never pronounce that word. It's quinine. We'll go with quinine. I'm sticking to my guns. Say it's quinine. Yeah, you just smell that bitter sweetness. I've chosen the Indian tonic water because that is the best option for it. The light tonic water would just, you wouldn't taste any of the quinine. You might as well just have, it's straight at that point, or just with soda water, because it's a really strong flavored gin. Mediterranean, you don't need the citrus characteristics. You're leaning into the spice for this. So the Indian tonic water is the way to go. It was one of the gins that don't get overpowered by it because it's got really strong, full flavors. I'm gonna dig right in. You can taste it. Yeah, you can taste different things with the tonic water. It covers up a lot of that coriander. But you're getting a bit more, proper Indian spices that you might put in your cooking. So you're getting a bit more of that cumin, that coriander notes. I meant cardamom. Sorry. And what's that other one? Cumin. That's a big one in here. You're getting a lot of that. I don't know that they're actually in this drink, but that's what you're tasting. I like to believe that they have, and that probably that little insert tells you. I lost mine. I lost it on the trip back. But yeah, no, I think it does tell you some of the spices that are in there. So if you're interested, go have a look. Go to your local retailer and have a look at the bottle. I'm pretty sure it's sold everywhere. But yeah, no, it's good stuff. That's pretty fantastic. I'll be sipping on that for a while because I have no desire to get pissed. But I'll leave it there for now. Well, the Ophir gin. Sorry, I keep Ophir. I had it right. Gin. $55, 40% alcohol. What would I give it out of 10 though? That's the question. Obviously, I really like this gin. You may have noticed the fact I was gushing over it for almost 7 minutes now. What would I give it out of 10? I'd give it 9. I'd give it 9. What stops it from being perfect is the fact that some of the flavors are too overpowering. You couldn't, you can't have it in a Tom Collins, for instance. It's not that versatile. Like in the first 2 ways I had it, all you can taste is that coriander. You got that is its biggest downside. And you can't pair it with every tonic water. It's lack of versatility is probably what brings it down a bit. But it's only 1 point. 9. I didn't even do the thing. 9 oafs. 9 oafs out of 10. It is. I'll work on it. I'll come back to you. I'll put it in the description below what I come up with. Really quite fantastic. But just not as versatile as some other gins perhaps are. Once again, guys, this is The Mexican. If you like the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to watch another video, perhaps the gin double review, go ahead and click that button right there. Once again, guys, this is The Mexican, signing off.